strong.
Hi everyone, good morning. Guys, we are going to start a lecture. I'm going to start my lecture with Sir Francis Bacon's quotation from his essay of studies. He says in the quote, some books are to be tested, some other books are to be swallowed, and some few books are to be chewed and digested. Same is case with those students who want to prepare for lecturership exam or any other exam in Pakistan. You need to chew and digest and swallow some good books, some good resource material that you are having at your hand. Friends, in our today's video clip, we are going to discuss how to pass a lecturership exam, and especially the lecturer in English. The subject which I'm going to carry on, which I'm going to speak on, is especially the how to prepare for English subjects lecturership test. So we are dealing only the English subject in this video lecture. If need be, we'll proceed and we'll make videos with regard to the other subjects as well. So for the time being, I have come up with only with the English subjects preparation for lecturership exam. Guys, there are so many friends who have asked me to just come up with this video because they want to know how to study, what to study, and who can pass the exam. These are the fundamental questions that everybody has in his mind, that what to study and from where to study, and if anybody can pass this exam or not. So guys, don't worry about these things. We are going to discuss in detail in our today's lecture that what to study and how to study and who can pass this exam. Hello everyone, I am Ali Gohar Mahesar, an English teacher and a motivational speaker, and you are watching my YouTube channel Learn English with Ali Gohar Mahesar. Guys, why in first place why I am making this video? Why I am going to share this knowledge, this thing with you people, that how to prepare and how to study for lecturership, qualifying lecturership exam. First of all, I have got first-hand experience of appearing in commission exams like lecturership as well as certain other exams. And secondly, I have qualified twice lecturership exam in 2011 and 2012 Sindh Public Service Commission's exam as well for lecturership. And thirdly, I know the pattern, I know the way how to go about things, how to reach, how to get your target. Therefore, I'm going to share with this invaluable video clip with you people in order to make you understand how to study, what to study, and how to go about with your preparation with regard to the studies. So guys, let's get started. First of all, the very first question, the very first thing that appears in mind, in everybody's mind is, who can pass, who can qualify this lecturership exam? Guys, the simplest answer to this question is, what I believe is that, number one, the person who is having a passion, very strong passions, very he's highly passionate, he can qualify the exam. So you need to be passionate about your goal, you need to be passionate about your target. Number two, commitment. Those people, those candidates and those students who are committed with their goal, who are committed with their studies, they can qualify. So your passion comes first, then your commitment with your goal comes second. So if you are fulfilling all these parameters, number one, you need to be passionate about the things. Number two, you need to have a deep commitment, a huge commitment towards your goal. So these two kinds of people are the people having these two things can qualify lecturership exam or any other exam in Pakistan and the world. And number two, the second question, what to study? What is the resource material available for studying and then qualifying this lecturership exam in Pakistan? Number one, I will suggest these three books. Number one, read read an outline of English literature written by Sir Henry Hudson. Read it thoroughly. Do not just let anything. Do not skip anything. Just go through all this the chapters, all these like edges in detail and thoroughly. Study it thoroughly, not only once but twice and thrice, and even if you can go on 4 times or 5 times, so you can study it in detail and in a very analytical and creative way, and study it thoroughly for 4 times at least and then 5 times. Why you should study it? Because Sir Henry Hudson's book, An Outline of English Literature, is known and thought to be the Bible of English literature. So if somebody is going to attempt any exam, if somebody is going to attempt a test, he needs to study it completely because it's known to be the Bible of English literature. How come you miss Bible of English literature? So you should study Hudson's An Outline of History English Literature. Number two, study Emporium series English Literature MCQs. English Literature MCQs book named as and it is published by Emporium series. You must study this a lot. Read it completely again, like the Henry Hudson's book. So study this Emporium series book. The second book available for you is Emporium series MCQs of English Literature. And the third resource material, third book for studying and qualifying this exam, lecturership exam, is Jahangir series book named as Encyclopedia of General Knowledge MCQs. Again, I would suggest you all that go with the MCQs books. So these three books, number one, Hudson's Outline of English Literature, History of English Literature. Number two, Emporium series English Literature MCQs. And number three, Jahangir series Encyclopedia of General Knowledge MCQs. So study these three books thoroughly. I assure you, I guarantee you that you are going to pass it anyway if you have studied all these three books in detail. And the third question that is frequently asked with regard to the prep of qualifying lecturership exam is how to study these books, or how to what to study and what points to be studied and what points to be skipped in these three books. So guys, first of all, let us discuss what to study from Henry Hudson's book, An Outline of History of English Literature. Number one, read it completely and then underline the books and their authors, literary terms, and the eras or edges which appear on the pages, different pages of the book. Not only this, but also the time period of the different edges, that from where it started and then finally when it ended up. So these are the things basically you need to study from Henry Hudson's book. I repeat again, names of the books, their authors, and the dates of the authors, and the periods of ages, exact periods, exact dates, and times of the periods of the ages that are mentioned on the different pages of the book. So study it thoroughly and try to highlight them, and then give it rereading, and then if possible read it thrice and fourth time again. Highlight all those things and read them again and again and again. This is the only solution to retain all these things whatever you have read in your mind. Number two, secondly, how to study from English literature MCQs from Emporium series. First of all, give it reading and highlight all those points which are important. Read the whole book completely and highlight again, underline all those important things which are mentioned in the book. Secondly, and first go, skip all those underlined points which are very easy for you. Don't read them again if they are easy for you. And secondly, try to now again mark another point, mark something like a star or an arrow. Give it 2 arrows or 2 stars to those questions which are still missing, which you still can't retain. Then again read them thoroughly, and then give a third reading to it. And in third reading, give a star mark or an arrow mark or a bullet point like mark to those questions which still are not coming easily in your mind, whose answers are still some mysteries, still they are missing. So give it third arrow or third star, so that you when you study it fourth time, read all those things which are tick marked, which are starred, which are arrow marked by you. Read all those things which are having 3 marks, or they are marked thrice. And if something is still missing, then go about it in the fourth in the fourth style, same in the similar style, make it mark it fourth time and read them all again. So this is how I went to study Emporium series English literature MCQs, and this is what I suggest. In order to retain all these things, you need to study and re-study and re-study and reread them again and again. All those points which are highlighted, which are underlined, which are starred, which are marked by you, which are not still retained by you in your mind. So this is how we go with the Emporium series. And thirdly, how to study or what to study from Jahangir's Encyclopedia of General Knowledge MCQs. Guys, first of all, the syllabus is given at SPSC website or any exams website. The syllabus, in the given syllabus, the portions, the subjects which are mentioned are like Pakistan Affairs or Pakistan Studies, number 2 Islamiyat, and number 3 General Knowledge. So for Pakistan Affairs, go and study thoroughly again the section on the Pakistan Affairs, Pakistan Studies. Highlight again the points like dates of the births of the leaders and the achievements that Muslims did in the past, and all those things which are very important. You must go them in Pakistan Studies or Pakistan Affairs section. And for the same is case with Islamiyat section. You must study each and everything in detail in order to have a grab, in order to have a thorough understanding of all these things. So same is case with them. And then in GK portion and general knowledge portion, study the names of the countries, their old names and new names, their capitals of the countries, currencies of the countries, and the leaders are the heads of the states of the countries in the current time. And last but not the least, study all those things which are like the unique in their way. For example, smallest in the world, and longest in the world, largest in the world, highest in the world, lowest in the world, fastest in the world. So all these things which are discussed under the headings of the superlative adjectives, study them thoroughly, because they are going to help you a lot in the prep, not only prep but also in the exam as well. So this is how we prepare for the lecturership exam. So guys, if you still have queries, some questions in your mind about how to pass, how to qualify a lecturership exam or any other exam in Pakistan and in the world, you should ask your queries in the comment box below. Let me know what are your queries, what are your questions. So I hope you enjoyed our today's lecture, and we'll meet again with another video lecture. Till then, goodbye, have a nice day.